The great thing about the car scene is everybody has different builds. Everybody has different visions. Everybody has a different goal. Some people like to build the fastest car possible, even though that is literally impossible because there will always be someone faster than you. And other people just try to make their cars look sick as heck, bro. My subscribers are no different. So today we're going to look at their cars and I'm going to give my input on them. I'm going to see if I think they're rice or they're nice. And I'll give them a little rating, 1 out of 10. If you guys want your car to end up in one of these episodes, go ahead and send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. Hit that like button and then put in the subject bar, I hit like, and it should end up in a video eventually. I get a lot of submissions. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. Also, I'm picking up my Mustang today with the new parts installed, and I can't wait. It's like a kid on Christmas. This thing is going to feel so crazy. If you want to see that video, subscribe. Anyways, let's dive right in. First car is a Mazda 3 with some herpes on its face. You got a Mazda 3, kid, not a Subaru WRX. Probably don't need all those fucking heat lamps on there. Anyways, besides the abomination of a front end, the car itself isn't half bad. I mean, he's totally going for a rally look, which to each their own, but it's a Mazda 3. I don't even think that these are considered rally cars. I think these are just normal ass cars to most people. However, he did modify his by adding a turbo, exhaust, and wheels. You can see the turbo here. It looks, I mean, installed, I guess. Yeah, it's in there. Better than a lot of the cars I get submitted. He's got a filter as well. A lot of people aren't running filters nowadays because they're stupid. Solid battery tie down, and about as much dust as one would expect. The dust is probably cosmetic just to make people think this is in fact a rally car, and he does in fact off-road it, when the reality of it is he probably just never cleans this piece of shit. Seriously though, I would get rid of this, man. I don't know why you did this to your front end, but this ain't it, chief. This ain't it. Anyways, he claims it makes 306 horsepower, which is probably pretty fun, but the biggest eyesore is the front. Just take those off, please. If I were to rate this car, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Those things just hurt it way too much in my opinion. Besides that, it's pretty cool. Next car is a Camaro SS with an F1A Procharger. It's a 1LE 6-speed. And boy, does she got the meat. We got skinnies up front, bead locks, and slicks in the back. And he ain't no little full bolt-on E85 princess, okay? I'm all for people putting slicks on their cars if they're being utilized. And this bad boy is definitely utilizing them with the big ol' F1A supercharger. That's the same supercharger I had on my 3-valve when I blew it up. That thing pushes air. That thing is just like that. It honestly, I think I do the best impersonation of one. I weirdly want a 5th gen Camaro, but I only want the Z28. I don't want really the SS or even the ZL1. I think I would just get a 6th gen at that point, but I want the Z28 so bad. We'll see, maybe in the future. I just big cam, just full bolt on, keep it on 91 and just track the shit out of it. Do what it was made to do. Anyways, this thing is badass. I like the nice subtle styling of it. He didn't go overkill by any means. I'll give it a solid 8.5. Doesn't blow me away, but it's a nice looking Camaro. Next car is clearly a Civic EG. What does he have done to it besides a nice fresh paint job? I don't know yet. I haven't taken a look at it. It used to look pretty rough, looked like a crackhead's car. Now it's a nice right-hand drive Civic EG. He's got some nice seats. He's got matching interior. I mean, I don't know if that's all OEM shit. I can't see the photos from here. And I can't say I've seen an OEM Civic EG to this day. I mean, usually by now they're all, molested and shit. So we'll take a look at that. But I'm seeing a K20 or K24 with a single turbo, hood exit, nice sized intercooler, big ass intake manifold, battery relocation kit, and definitely not enough tire. Boy, you really need to upgrade those tires because there is not enough meat on all 4 corners to plant all that to the ground. I don't care if it's even all-wheel drive. I don't think it is, but if it was, I still don't think that's enough meat. He has a cage in it. He has a fucking handbrake. Okay, maybe it is all-wheel drive. Holy shit! Why do you got a fucking drift brake? Why do you got a hydro in there? What's going on here? Now we're talking. There's the meat. Oh, those fender vents actually look pretty sick. He's got a nice aftermarket front end to just help duct all the air into the intercooler. This thing in this photo is just ready to be dragged. Parachute, drag wing, cut bumper. Dude, that's a big transformation. Like, he went from having hey, it's a pretty clean street car to give me your lunch money, kid. And you know what? Throw in your pink slip while you're at it. And your mother. Dude, he is aired out too. Jesus Christ. Okay, we got to read his description. I'm actually really curious. Oh, there's some more photos of him building the motor. Okay, yeah, sleeved it as well. All right, serious power right there. Sleeved block, as we saw. Precision 64, 66, Gen 2 turbo. Clutch Masters 77725 clutch. Straight cut dog box trans, just under 1,000 horsepower. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one a 10 out of 10. I don't think that it can get much better than this. You know, I'll give it a 9.5 just because it's not all-wheel drive. If it was all-wheel drive, it would be a 10 out of 10. That's the only thing I can think of making it better. So it can't get a perfect score, but it is damn close. Look at that thing. Holy shit. Next car is a 2011 Audi S4 Stage 2. It looks clean. It's nice. It's, you know, got a little bit of a stance going for it. It's obviously on air suspension. It's a decent looking S4. I mean, we all know I'm not a huge fan of stanced cars. It's not my cup of tea, but I could respect them. This one was done tastefully. This one isn't overdone. This guy's not craving all the attention, and it's still functional. He could still drive it if he wants to. So I'll give this bad boy a solid 7 out of 10. It doesn't blow me away, and I probably wouldn't notice it much if it was driving, but it's a good look. You know, I don't feel like I wasted my time. Solid 7 out of 10. Next car, it's a 3-valve Mustang GT. A lot of people don't like this Mustang, and I don't blame them. Before I bought mine, I didn't like this Mustang, and if I could still change my body, I would probably put it in a 2013 or 2014, but I've grown to like it. I've grown to appreciate the styling. I really like how Ford tried something different and went back and went retro with the styling, and it's cool. It kind of started that whole like retro futurism style, and it works. Personally, I don't like his wheels. I don't like the weird, like, I guess I-beam kind of cut where it like kind of like you can kind of see it curve in. I'm not a huge fan of that style. I would prefer just a straight cut spoke than that. You see it at all angles, and that's why to me I just don't like it. It looks weird. He has aftermarket lighting all the way around, the black fuel door, of course, because why not? Hashtag race car. I like how he does have his American flags facing the right way, and that's not sarcastic. You're supposed to put the stars facing forward. So that's cool. He actually did that right. I mean, it's a 3-valve. I mean, it's a nice car. It's a GT. He's done some stuff to it. It's not crazy. I'm not blown away. Solid 6 out of 10. 5.5. Probably 5.5. A lot of room to grow from it, but it's not bad. Next car, another S197 Mustang GT with a pretty crazy wide body. Super deep dish, probably 3-piece wheels. A nice cowboy hat, of course. Questionable brakes. Brakes ain't really doing it. Can't really tell if that's front or rear. I'm guessing that's front. It looks way too big to be rear. I think I see a subwoofer, and I don't know what's going on under there. Maybe air suspension. I can't tell. It's not really showing a whole lot. I mean, it looks great. It's a great silhouette. I mean, this is the body style I would go with. He's got the Cherokee wide body kit, which they actually hit me up a long time ago, or I hit them up, I forgot. And I was like actually like looking at a kit like this because you could fit one hell of a slick at that, but it's a little too wide for me, man. That is a little too wide. Great if you're trying to go for that whole stance car, show car look. Not great if you're trying to race. You know, it's a little too thick, but it's a great looking car. It doesn't end there though. He claims it's VR38 DETT swapped, which that looks just like a Gen 1 Coyote in there. I mean, that's the Gen 1 Coyote reservoir, and that looks like the Gen 1 Coyote intake manifold. So I don't know if you put that for clickbait or if you just plan on doing that in the future. But, you know, I plan on doing a lot of things in the future. Hopefully one day I plan on buying a whole building, but I'm not going to title a video that because that'd be stupid. So let me read his description. Oh, that will be getting R35 engine swap next year. Yeah, don't tell me what your car's gonna get. I want to know what it has. If he does R35 swap this car, I mean, that's going to be sick, but easier said than done, Chief. It's one hell of a task, I will say that. But if it happens, cool. But, oh, God, that is... anyways, moving on. Oh, I didn't rate it. The fact that you lied to me, 4 out of 10. I was super excited about that VR38 TT swap, but whatever. Anyways, okay, we got a Prelude. Oh. Take me back to the Mustang. 3 out of 10. Nice. A McLaren 570 GT. I think you wanted me to roast it. Boy, you can't drive. You're roasting yourself. Anyways, I think he wanted me to roast it. I'm not gonna though. We're just gonna take a look at it and judge it. Damn, bro. You're just showing off all the issues with your car. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? You're just literally showing everything. Yeah, my McLaren. Oh my God, my McLaren doesn't have issues like this. Okay, it does say that though. Right side microphone. My rear tail light is fucked up. And I also don't have sensors in my wheels. So I have a couple of these. I don't have a check engine light though. Thank God. Jesus Christ, this is a freak show. Okay, we'll read that in a second. But yeah, I mean, his car, I mean, it looks stockish. I mean, the 570 GT looks good. It does have the tasteful wheels, in my opinion. I like that multi-spoke. It's sleek. It's classy. It looks elegant, and it's still somewhat aggressive. You know, it's McLaren. It looks sick. Now let's see what the fuck is the story behind this car really quick. He's only got to enjoy it for 2 weeks out of the 2 months that he's had it. Car's fault, misfiring, needs new O2 sensors, valve cover leaking. I think mine is a little bit too, but just barely. There's no point in fixing it because you gotta pull the engine to do that, so I ain't doing it. New coolant leak. Flywheel is confirmed messing up. That's a common issue. Infotainment system iris is pausing randomly. That's a common issue. Car doesn't start sometime. I don't know. Fuel door locked. Actuator fucked. Mine messes up sometimes. My fuel door is stupid. Power seat doesn't work. No, I've never had that issue. Alternator died while driving, got locked inside too. Okay, I've never had that either. Did you buy a salvage title? What is this? Car stock, been spending money on fixes. Oh, Jesus Christ. This isn't making me want to upgrade to my McLaren. I really like my McLaren because it doesn't have issues like this. And I'm scared that if I buy like a 720 down the line, that it will. So I just might keep the 12C forever. It's been pretty stout. It's been pretty reliable. First McLaren going great so far. No, this was not the cheapest one on the market. Okay, all right. Well, that answered that. Yeah, I mean, I'll rate your car an 8.5 out of 10. I mean, it's just a stock McLaren, so I can't go really crazier than that. There's room to grow. Next car, we have a 350Z, and this guy is really proud of it. Proud enough to make it his lock screen. Bro, you can't have a lock screen with that bad of fitment. Like, come on, man. What, you looking at that bad fitment every day and you ain't gonna fix it? Come on, man. Maybe it's a daily reminder that you gotta get that shit taken care of. Anyways, mods, air intake, ported plenum, lightweight crank pulley, lightweight flywheel, full exhaust, forged pistons, rods, and tune. Why would you do all that? Why would you forge your internals and not boost it? And on top of that, have the trashiest fitment of the episode. What is going on here? Anyways, he says he's hoping to boost it by the end of the year. That's good, I guess. Maybe if you didn't buy this trash-ass wide body kit, you would have been able to boost it by now. But it sounds like you're getting your priorities straight. I wonder if it's the HR or the DE. I really wish he said. But, all right, let's give it a rating. Fitment's pretty bad. Color isn't my favorite. Body kit isn't installed the best. At least he did some stuff to it. I'll be generous. I'll give him a 5, and I feel like even that's too much. It's not the worst thing ever, but I just it's look at this front. All right, yeah. I think my rating is fair. Moving on. I also just read his description more, and he said he might LS swap it. Why would you LS swap it if you have a quote unquote built motor? I mean, why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. Someone's capping. Next car is a 2020 Subaru WRX, and it wouldn't be a WRX without an STI wing, am I right? Anyways, 2020, he's got full bolt-on E60, making around 370 wheel horsepower, which is pretty respectable. Mine doesn't make that, and it's the STI, so yeah, can't really clown on him too much, can I? Looks-wise, I mean, it looks fine. I like it better without the STI wing, just because you haven't earned it. He's got similar taillights to mine. Kind of has a similar overall look. He's got a similar front end style. I don't have the support rods, but he does have carbon fenders. I don't. I have a carbon hood and he doesn't. So we can go back and forth all day. Wheels look fine. I actually kind of like them better than the ones I got. But the ones I got, they look good too. We actually just updated them. I haven't posted it yet though, but not a big change. Just different colors. He also has a carbon trunk. This is probably a pretty fun car. Not gonna lie. Pretty fun car. Looks pretty decent too. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Not bad. Pretty good. Damn. All right. That's a good way to open up the email. Look at that. Bumper exit on the Accord. Oh, why do you got the NSX badge on there? I mean, I know you're clowning. I know you're messing around, but come on, man. Can't be doing that. I mean, I guess you could. You doing this, I guess you could clown people and say it's an NSX. It's a standstill Accord coupe. Might be static. Maybe not. It looks a little bit higher in this photo. Let me see. Let me check out. Yeah, no. Tires are tucked here. Tires are not tucked here. On air suspension. I wish we got an underneath the hood shot, and this photo just looks trashy. I'm sorry, this is like the worst photo you sent. Like, this is like, damn, that's clean photo. Paint looks good, fitment's great, shooting flames, sick. This looks like some crackhead stanced out, and then it looks decent here again. Not bad. I'm not a huge fan of stance cars, but this one isn't the worst. I'll give it a. I wish we knew what was under the hood, so I gotta give it a 5.5. I wish I knew what was under the hood. If I knew, it'd probably be higher. This might be the first Dodge of the episode. I don't remember one. So if there was, then it was so whack that I don't remember it. But I think this is the first one. We got a Hellcat, which is sweet. All right, if you're gonna have a Dodge, might as well have the Hellcat. I don't know why you would want the 5.7, and I don't really know why you would want the Scat either. So there's only one Dodge you should own. It's either the Hellcat or the Viper. I guess the TRX too, or a Trackhawk, but those, we're getting off topic here. It better have either a V10 or a supercharger is what I'm trying to say. And preferably not this rainbow lighting. Why is that like every Dodge owner's like first mod? Like, we get it, you bought the car with the supercharger. You don't need to go and make it look like a fucking hoverboard. And he's got the barber lighting set up too. It looks like this guy's trying to get me a haircut right now. Come sit in the back of my boat and I'll chop off your mop. It's a stock Hellcat with questionable lighting. 6.5. The lighting kills it for me. But it's not my car, so I already know people are going to be upset. Dude, it's a Hellcat. How are you being so rude to him? It's not my car. I wouldn't drive it like that. That's why it gets a 6.5. Grow up. All right, next car is a 2013 Performance Pack Mustang V6. I don't know why you would have Performance Pack and V6 in the same sentence. This one has an MT82, an air raid, cold air intake, a BBK, a throttle body, a short throw shifter, a full airlift performance suspension, and a MagnaFlow axle back. Not quite the performance car we expected, eh? Yeah, I mean, honestly, the best advice I can give you is just upgrade. Take all of your parts and go find a V8. Just go do it. We all know you're eventually going to do it. Just go do it. You made yours look like the V8 with the hood vents and all that. You debadged it. Not really, I guess, but you know, you're making it look like the V8. Just go get it. Go upgrade. Go finance it. Do whatever you got to do. The car itself looks good. Like, it's a clean looking Mustang, but it's a V6. Nobody wants the V6, Chief. 4.5 out of 10. You forgot the muscle in muscle car. Anyways, last car, we'll end with this G37 from 2008. It looks like it hasn't been to a fucking takeover yet, which is great because the moment that happens, this car is going to become a salvage title. I know I make a lot of jokes clowning on Infinities, and it's mainly because of the activities associated with Infinities. I don't really mind the car. Like, it would be a cool platform to own, but I just can't associate myself with those people. I can't do it. That and oil's expensive, and these burn a lot of it, so there's that as well. Anyways, this one looks cool. He's got like angry taillights, so yeah. It looks so angry. But I mean, it's a clean example of a G37. Not overdone, just kind of tastefully done. Probably still sounds like a trumpet, but as long as it's not sliding through intersections, it's cool with me. 6 out of 10. Anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please let me know down below. If you want to submit your car, send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com, and put in the subject bar, I hit like. Can't wait to get my Mustang tomorrow. Like I said, if you are excited for that and you want to see the video, hit subscribe. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys, so I'll see you in the next video.